Welcome back to another episode of Father Mick's Magic, exploring the mysteries of life and faith through the gift of magic. This trick that you're about to watch for me, it's one of the most magical. Even when I perform the trick and I know how I'm doing it, I just find it so magical, and I always have. I guess it's because so much of the magic happens in the hands of the spectator, and it's almost impossible to work out how could it happen. And so this trick, first of all, I just want you to watch it and enjoy the magic, and I hope you enjoy it as much as I do. Okay, this is one of my favourite mysteries. So I'd like to invite, I think Liam is going to help, and Sierra, come and help me here. Just stand beside me. So what I've got here is a normal pack of cards, just a normal pack of cards. And Sierra, I want you to take the cards, and I want you to give me 10 red cards. So just count them onto my hand, 10 red cards. 1, and 2, and 3, and 4, and 5, and 6, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. That's good. And Liam, I want you to count for me 10 black cards. Just count on my hand. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, what I want you to do is just place them over there on the table. Okay, I'll let you hold onto the red cards. Now I'm going to show you how they count cards in casinos to try to make sure that people have not got extra cards. So what we do, we take the top card and put, hold it, you did the red cards, didn't you? Okay, so I'll get you to do, they're your black cards, okay? So just hold them, take the top one, place it on the bottom. That's 1, stay together on the count. That's 2, and that's 3. Hold it for a second, Okay, so you got the idea, you keep going. So that's 3, do it together. That's 4, hold it, 4, wait, did you do 5, did you? You do 5. Now 6 together, and 7, and 8, and 9, and 10. Good. Okay, place them into your pocket, and place them into your pocket. Okay, what we're going to do, like at the moment we've got different groups of people, obviously, that they're separated, and we've got the red group over here and the black group, and that's what happens in society a lot of the time. People separate and I don't like the reds, or I don't like the blacks. And so we're going to see if we can help the reds and the blacks to mix together. So first of all, we'll just select a card. It doesn't matter, any card, doesn't matter. Take a card. Okay. Now that's the number of cards we're going to actually sit down. We're going to actually transfer the red cards to the black cards. Okay, so how many have you got? 3. Okay, so Liam, what I want you to do, don't go into your pocket, but from the outside, give me an invisible red card. A red card. Take the red card and just push it into your pocket. That's it. Another one, please. And that's the second one. Take it to there and put it in. And a third one. Liam, you gave me 2. You can keep one, put that one back, we don't want to. And we take it into there, and put it into your pocket. Okay, so how many did you have in your pocket?
I had 10.
10? How many did you have in your pocket? 10. You had 10 red ones?
Yes.
And you had 10 black ones. But we have tried magically to help them connect to each other, transferring through there. Liam, take your cards out of your pocket and count them onto my hand. Face up so we can see the colours. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. You said you had 10. Check your pocket. Check your pocket.
Nothing.
Nothing there. Wow. You hold on to those 7. Sierra, pull your cards out of your pocket. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 black cards. And you've got more? How many?
I have 3 red cards.
And 3 red cards. Are they your 3 red cards? I think they might be. And so magically, we're trying to help the blacks and the reds join together. A round of applause for our 2 helpers. I hope you enjoyed the mystery of, 10 red cards and 10 black cards. They counted them themselves, and then somebody chose a card and put them in their pockets. Someone chose a card, and somehow magically we took a card invisibly across from one packet to the other. At first I have to admit that it's not like I have a mystery of life to attach that trick to. Often I do, nearly all the others I do. But I only learnt that trick about a year ago, and I'm still trying to see where does that trick connect to the mysteries of life and faith. And so I often, when I do that trick, I ask the children themselves, I say, how does that link to a mystery in life or a mystery in faith? And the children have given me 1 or 2 answers, which I found very interesting, and I'm continuing to explore the answers. This is the mystery of life that the children shared with me that I liked the most. They talked about how so often we're separated by, some barrier. It could be an economic barrier, the rich kids and the poor kids, or it could be a cultural barrier, or a national, the black kids and the white kids. But we're often separated. And children find it hard to let other people from that other situation, cultural situation or economic situation, come into their situation. The greatest way to break down those barriers is to help people from that other group that you have separated yourself from into your life. And sometimes I think that might be the only way. If I'm a rich kid and I'm against poor kids, I get to know a poor kid and then I find, hold it, that poor kid's not as stupid as I thought he was. Or in fact, that poor kid's more intelligent than me in some areas. And so whereas I had sort of looked down on them, I then, through my experience with them, I start to embrace them as someone like me at the deeper level, and with gifts that are sometimes better than my gifts. And so when I do that trick now, as well as being just full of so much mystery and wonder for me, it's like, the black cards somehow mysteriously are able to travel into the red cards. And I think in real life, it's hard to break through these barriers. And we almost need magic or something to get them from, sometimes they're scared too, to leave their own group and go to the other group. And the other group is scared to embrace them. And so the magic takes them out invisibly, and they walk across and they go into the pocket of the other child. And so when I'm watching that trick, I'm thinking of breaking down barriers. And so maybe you could ask the question, what barriers do you need to break down? What areas of life have you separated people from you? And you're in one camp, they're in another. Have you had the experience of somehow one of them coming into your heart and helping you to see that that division that you've created is a false one? And then that opens you towards them. I think Jesus shares with us beautifully the challenge of breaking these barriers down. You know, in his time, there were the Jews and the Gentiles, and they were the opposites. And Jesus constantly was breaking that barrier down for the Jews to see the Gentiles as also God's children. It's such a journey. It's such a journey to, and I think sometimes we need the heart of God. And when we come together, I have a beautiful expression that I once heard a bishop say. We come together to create a minestrone soup, not a puree. And so, you know, in a minestrone soup, you can taste all the different flavors of all the different vegetables and such. You don't mix them all so they all become one and all the same. And for me, that's, although I long to connect to all these other cultures for their gifts, I want them to hold on to their uniqueness, just as I want to hold on to the uniqueness of my culture too. And I want to bring it together, and I want us to create a minestrone soup. And so I just really encourage us to reflect deeply on these barriers that we build. See in Jesus the way he was able to break down those barriers. With God's heart and grace, learn to become a minestrone soup that can flavor the world. Okay, so we'd like to finish off now with a little scripture reading. And the reading is from Ephesians chapter 2, verse 14. For Jesus is our peace, who made both groups into one and broke down the barrier of the dividing wall. Imagine Jesus doing that for me, and I invite you to imagine Jesus doing that for you as well. God bless, and look forward to sharing the next episode of Father Mick's Magic, exploring the mysteries of life and faith.
Maybe getting.
You can't always.
This is the depth.
Remarkably empty.
Turn back towards God. Rise up.